Another story all new right now on the night team. Why you may not be thinking about the 2026 election season right now. Tonight, a Louisville Democrat is starting her campaign for the seat of Jefferson County Clerk. That powerful position has been held by longtime Republican incumbent Bobbie Holsclaw. WHS 11 Team's Jose Alonso is here with me now to tell us why she's campaigning so early and what Republicans think about this move. They're, I guess, hoping to get a head start. Jose.
Doug, yeah, Rosalind Welch told me she's been an election worker for over a decade. And after last year's election, where some voters waited 2 hours to cast their ballot, it encouraged her to run. She admits it won't be an easy journey, as she will still have to get through the primaries and the incumbent of 27 years. That's Bobbie Holsclaw.
She's the first person to announce a campaign for the next election of the Jefferson County Clerk.
Getting out in front of it to make sure that I can meet the entire community, right? Jefferson County is large. It's very diverse. It has a lot of different nuances. And I want to make sure that I hit every part of the county. And that takes more than just jumping in the race in January.
Democrat Rosalind Welch trying to recapture the important office that's been held by Republicans for 36 years.
I've tried to renew my plates several times. The long waits, the issues, getting specialty license plates, etc. It shouldn't really take that long.
I reached out to Republican incumbent Bobbie Holsclaw for comment on such an early campaign against her. She responded with no comment. But the chair of the Jefferson County Republican Party, Don Fitzpatrick, says he's not surprised.
Because when you've got an incumbent who's done, in our view, a fantastic job for 27 years, you're going to have people that know that they better get out early in order to effectively compete. But we have a lot of confidence in Bobbie Holsclaw.
Welch plans to use last year's Election Day meltdown, where voters had to wait 2 hours to cast their ballot, and last summer's Russian ransomware attack as campaigning points.
They didn't even know what was touched until it was released by the ransom people that they had this information and that we need to pay for that. So there are some cybersecurity pieces that we have to put in place to protect our information and to protect our citizens.
There was no sensitive information that was gleaned. The situation was resolved. We live in a very dynamic world when it comes to technology, and there are folks that are out there every day, and whether it came from Russia or another part of the world or somewhere in this country, there are people that are out there that are trying to create mischief, and that was an attempt, obviously, to get some money.
Another question I asked both parties was if either of them are betting on if Holsclaw will potentially retire. Welch says if she decides to run, she would love to have a conversation with Holsclaw about what's best for the county. Fitzpatrick says there's no talks about anyone wanting to challenge her, but if Holsclaw chooses to continue to run again, they're in full support. Reporting in studio, Jose Alonso, WHAS 11 Night Team, on your side.